Well, welcome to Vintage Farmhouse Antiques, and in this presentation video we're going to show you over this Duchess Westminster. The pattern reference is 560 and it was made by Duchess in porcelain china during the 60s, 70s and 1980s, so it's not currently in production. It's a very fine shaped design. Let's just show you some pieces in a little bit more detail now. Well, let's start with this trio. We've got 6 of them in this tea set, and these were usually sold as a 6 or 12 person tea set by the company. A waisted teacup, by that we mean, you see the way the side wall has this nipped waist. In the Colclough moulds and Ridgeway moulds, this is referred to as a D-shaped teacup. But waisted is a better description really, because nobody really understands the difference between D and C. They're just catalogue references. Westminster is this lovely cobalt blue pattern in these fawny gilt coloured scrolls. It's difficult to decide. It's a little bit of Art Nouveau meets Imari meets high sort of end Westminster fashion, I suppose. Here's the Duchess China mark, classic mid to late quarter century Duchess crown mark, bone china, made in England, with Westminster really nicely demarcated and a pattern reference. Probably a 3.25 inch diameter, plain rim, no indents or scalloping around there, and quite a nice good size handle with a single thumb rest knob on the base. Little bit of detailing in there and good gilt, as you can see. Really nice condition, these pieces. Very close to mint condition. I don't think this has had heavy use at all, if any use. Certainly not seen a dishwasher or been given a hard time at any time during its life. Just look at the glaze reflection on this little saucer. 5.5 inch. A rolling rim. Is it a scallop? Well, it is a very gentle scalloped rim. It's certainly not a plain round rim. There is some moulding detail in here, again with matching 560 Westminster china marks on the base. And that's picked up by a 6.25 inch at a guess. I haven't done all the measurements on this. If you follow the link description through to the pieces on the website, it'll have all the measurements on. We're probably going to do individual videos for these pieces, but a beautifully decorated, lovely colour combination Westminster, particularly good on the side or tea plates, again with a matching mark. So really nice little trios, really pretty. Absolutely fine condition, no condition warnings on any of this in catalogue currently. And then that's supported, if I move the teacup out of the way, by a matching open sugar bowl and quite a large half-pint milk jug. Just let me get that into camera properly. Bell-bottomed or gourd-shaped milk jug, as you can see, slight wasting just in the moulding on here, just picking up with the design on the teacups. Again, open rim. A little bit of moulding. You can just see the moulding coming up here onto the side with that little scalloping picking up. Really beautiful thing in fine condition. And the open, small or medium-sized sugar basin, again with the waist rim in brilliant condition. And again, a little bit of inner wall decoration, which is a feature of all those teacups as well. So a lovely thing. And then the rarest piece of all in this set is the 1.5 pint teapot. There she is. Very, very rarely do you find a really mint condition teapot in a tea set, or a teapot on its own, to be honest. In Duchess patterns are increasingly difficult to find. This would have been made in 2 sizes. There would have been a 2 pint or a 2.5 pint. This is the 1.5 pint, slightly smaller version. Round bottomed, pedestal footed, nicely marked, as you can see, and the spout and inner rim absolutely perfect. And the handle, when you're checking a teapot over, that's the weak spot. Always have a look around the base of the handle on the lid to make sure it's not got glue and has had a repair. This one hasn't. It's in beautiful fine condition, and again the weak spots are through the handle itself to make sure the teapot handle is in one piece. And that one's beautifully intact and in fine condition, beautifully decorated. And as I say, the rarest piece to find. Teapots always get used every time elements of the tea set come out, whether you're getting 2 teacups out or all 6, every time the teapot gets used. So in time, the teapots get damaged more frequently than any other piece in the tea sets. That's why you see part tea sets with teacups, milk jug and sugar basin and cake plates, but very rarely the teapot. But here is that cake plate. Beautiful round scalloped rim, eared handle. It's not got any piercings on it, but it has got a little bit of moulding. And just feel there's some ribbing coming up to these sort of triangular elements in the impresses in where it scallops off. Beautifully transfer printed, again with nice Duchess 560 period china marks. I think this all came and was put together as a single tea set. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks for watching.